Hey students, how you doing? Thank you for choosing Ivory Research to guide you through writing the best persuasive essay. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more incredible instructional videos to assist your academic career. Choosing to further your academic career with the assistance of Ivory Research can help you obtain the grades you deserve and the high-paid jobs you deserve as well. If you need help with personal statements or CVs, business plans, assignments, essays and dissertations, Ivory Research can help you with your academic journey at every step of the way. Don't have time to watch this video? Don't worry. Hop on over to ivoryresearch.com and take a look at what we can do for you. So, today, we will be looking at the vital elements to include when you are asked to construct a persuasive essay. This may seem a simple task if you know for sure which side of the fence you sit on any given topic, but putting it into a properly constructed essay for grading purposes can be a little tricky. It's not as simple as writing, "This is where I stand because." So, Ivory Research is here to guide you through what will be expected from a persuasive essay and how you can get your standpoint across in a professional academic way. Are you ready? Let's go! You will be asked at some point to write a persuasive essay, which is an essay that argues for or against a particular topic. Although you may have an unmistakable standpoint on the topic at hand, you have to present the argument in a diplomatic and reasoned way, backed with logic and researchable evidence to encompass the whole discussion. Think of a rhetorical question. You already lead into the answer in how you ask the question, right? The same is valid of a persuasive essay, and these things to remember to include in order to make it the best it can be, and something Aristotle would have been proud of. First important milestone alert. You must choose the side you genuinely believe in. You have to make the decision and firmly stand by it throughout your essay. Of course, there is the chance that the topic given to you know nothing about. With a lot of research on the two different sides, you will soon be able to develop a standpoint one way or another. Essay tip 1. In your introduction, make the topic clear, as well as both sides of the argument, but always lead with the side you sit on first. The words explore, research, and however will be crucial to your interlinking themes from one side to another. Do your research. Did you know that the strongest argumentative people will know the facts of the other side of the argument inside and out? In a persuasive essay, knowledge really is power, and knowing the fundamentals of the opposing side of the argument will leave you in the greatest standpoint for your own position. Gather as much information as possible and lay it out in your essay with as much thought as you give to your own side. If the persuasive essay were a debate, you would have to argue your point as well as argue against the opposing side, yeah? Essay tip 2. When laying out the evidence for and against the topic of choice, mix it up. Don't always start with your point and follow it with the opposing point. Be sure to start on a negative if the negative is strong enough to lead the argument. Work your thesis into the statement. Your thesis statement is the critical part at the beginning of the essay that tells the reader precisely why you are arguing a particular side of the persuasion. If you don't have a solid and determinable thesis, you will not deliver a persuasive lead towards your side. Your thesis statement should ideally include the what of the argument, what is the angle you are aiming to convince, and the how of the argument. How will you sway the position into making the standpoint stand up as legitimate? Essay tip 3. Your thesis statement will be the skeleton structure of your essay as you progress through. Construct a structure. You need a clear structure. Having clarity in the way the paper should be read will give clarity to your argument. Use your structure to get the main argument points for and against, including evidence and analysis, in a format that allows the essay to flow, and the strongest points to lead the race. Essay tip 4. For each claim you make, back it up to hold the claim up. Repeat, depending on your word count of course, until you have a well-structured, evidenced and balanced argument with your side of it shining brighter than the rest. A great physical structure will look something like this. Your intro. This is broken down into 4 main sections. Introduce the topic and the issue being argued. Present both sides with brief reasoning. The position you are arguing from, 3 to 5 reasons you are asserting your position, and that is your introduction. The number of reasons you give may differ here depending on your word count. Then, you move on to the body of your essay, where you will break the paragraphs down into the same amount of reasons you are giving to argue. Then follow this formula for each section until you have exhausted the number of reasons. Clearly present your first reason. 3. Give examples and evidence for both sides of that specific reason. 4. Summarize the examples and evidence and close the paragraph with an evidence statement. Then comes your conclusion. You can summarize everything you have written to pull everything together in a clear conclusion. You can also point out any solutions or remedial action that needs to be taken here. Ethos, logos, and pathos. What? Successful persuasive essays focus on these 3 main elements. Ethos, ethical reasoning. Logos, logical reasoning. Pathos, passionate rationale. When executed with precision and supporting evidence, that is so strong that nobody would disbelieve what you are saying. These 3 elements are your secret weapon. Ethically, you shouldn't deliberately mislead or twist any argument in your essay. If it can't be backed up evidentially or an opinion sourced from experience, then it's probably best to leave it out. Logically, your claim should be evidenced and referenced as fact, and all into a logical structure to the reader. Essay tip 5. Make the claim. Make the counterclaim evidence, both sides. Close the claim with a conclusion. Passionately, be passionate enough to hold your audience and have them nodding along to your side of the argument. Essay tip 6. Repetition. Words that shine, and compelling the reader will make your claim the agreeable one. We hope you found this video super helpful in writing your persuasive essay. Be sure to let us know how you got on and come back and visit ivoryresearch.com for more videos on your student career path.